going to be breaking down. But before we get to that shortly, let's just go through the president's visit in the president's state visit in the UK, and then we'll actually go through every other thing after we come back, because there are quite a number of things that we're going to be talking about sports, and I don't want us to just gloss over it. So first things first, the President Tinubu, has now been welcomed by King Charles III and Queen Camilla at the Windsor Castle. Before that, his first son and his wife, the Prince and Princess of Wales, also had welcomed them at their hotel. They literally were the ones that took them and ushered them to the king. I don't know if you saw videos yesterday when they landed. It was one of the king's vehicles that came to pick them up. It was such a and then this today on the way to Windsor Castle, there are horses, and it was such a beautiful sight to see. There are talks of the president and the King of England having a lot of talks on different things. Also, tomorrow the First Lady is set to preach at Lambeth Palace. That's where the Archbishop of Canterbury normally preaches, and so she's supposed to preach there tomorrow and also meet quite a number of Nigerians in diaspora there as well.
Yeah, Fola?
Yeah, I think talking about the welcome, I really like how, I don't know what word to use, traditional that England is still, with the way they welcome him with the horses and things like that. I think it's really, really nice. A very warm welcome for our dear president.
All right. So, interesting times that we live in. It's the first time in 1 billion years that Nigeria is having.
Specifically, 37 years.
That's 1 billion years in political years that Nigeria is having that type of honor, in quotes, because a lot of people feel different things about it. Some are driven by their own sentiments and their own political will, you get. But it's a bar. I would like to speak my own mind. So I think it's massive for Nigeria as a country. It's big goals for even politicians to say, oh, look, it was the last time this happened, this was who was the president, and it's taken this many years for another Nigerian president to be recognized at that level and all of that, you get. So on that level, it's a big deal. However, it's tied to a lot of other political intrigue that's happening in Nigeria, that on the eve of the president's departure, there was a massive suicide bomb attack in Maiduguri, and there have been a lot of stories around that. A lot of things are happening in and around that, and people are like, oh, Mr. President is traveling while Nigeria burns. You get, this is like a paraphrased quote from the opposition, and of course it's our job to try to balance stories out and bring different views to the fore, then profile our own solutions. So in this scenario, I'm going to ask you guys, I'll still was thunder for a minute. What would you do if you were Bola Tinubu and you were en route the UK for a pre-planned state visit and something like that happened? I'm asking both of you.
Okay, so I don't want to sound insensitive, but I feel that whether you like it or not, what has happened has happened. Can there be people that can go there to help commiserate? The president, in his own capacity before then, had said that all the service chiefs should find their way to Maiduguri. As we speak today, they've all landed in Maiduguri. The Inspector General of Police is also in Maiduguri as we speak. The Vice President had spoken about it. In the real sense of it, what more can the president do at that point? What I mean, what more can the president do with him physically being in the country or being that's one angle to it. Number two, it's a state visit. It's not just, oh, he needs to go somewhere. This thing has been pre-planned for months. I think that it would not be a good diplomatic situation if they just say, oh, I'm not coming again. So I honestly, and I know that a lot of people a lot of opposition have politicized these things and all that. And it's their job. I don't think that it's a wrong idea to say, oh, why is the president going? But if we really, really want to be objective, what is he going to do?
So, Fola, what about you?
I wanted to ask a question on this. As I understand that it was a pre-planned event, but don't you think the British officials or what's it called would understand him going back to Nigeria because of this state of emergency?
Okay, so my question is, as sad as it is that the first that has happened in the past few months? Has he been to the North Central? What is his presence doing there? Even for security reasons, would even his secret service or secret police allow him even, let's say, go to Borno State on a whim? I'm looking at it as, let's be objective here. Does it change anything? Oh, the service chiefs need to go there. They are the ones that need to do the work. What's on ground? They need to level things, and let's see what things that are happening and all that. The NSA, I think the NSA was supposed to go with him, has not gone with him. I think the NSA and the Minister of Defense were supposed to go to the UK with him. They didn't go immediately until dust had maybe settled in Borno State and all that. So, because you actually don't run a one-man show, at the end of the day.
So some people have also said that basically this trip is beyond the fanfare and the culture and tradition that you like, that there are business deals that happen, especially in the area of security, where Nigeria is still seeking a lot of help from our foreign partners, and that this would go a long way towards solving this type of problems that we have. So, of course, we just need to always look at things from every perspective possible that we have the capacity to, and prefer solutions to this, which I think you guys have been real about it, asking the questions, and Dolupo had brought up one or two, and that's why I had to chip that in, because we are just trying to channel all the thoughts and processes that everybody has, you know. So it's interesting how those things make it to the table regardless. I'd taken one off earlier. It's
so basically,
you know?
I'm just looking at it that at the end of the day, and like I said, I don't think that the opposition at this point is wrong to argue. It's actually a very valid argument, but the honest truth is that if we look at the sheer amount of things that maybe the president is supposed to do and all that in the UK, I don't think that it is enough to cancel that trip. No disrespect to the people that lost their lives or people that were victims in this attack. It's just that we actually all need to look at everything holistically. Anyway, so talking about that, so the president is still, you know, the UK or the British monarchy seems to be putting out everything just to, you know, make the president's state visit very memorable. Is a 2-day visit. I think he should be back shortly before the Eid al-Fitr, and shout out to Lagos State, where I'm sure that maybe the man is going to come back to Lagos again, and then just, you know,
and just to bust your bubble, they're not killing ram yet. All you people that have been miscalculating, you need to wait.
Are you sure that you're not the one that was miscalculating?
No, I know that they're about 40 to 60 or 80 days wait. So, please, they're not killing ram this weekend. Please, it's public service announcement.
I think it's a reminder
To
to himself.
himself, that's what I'm saying. That are you who is doing what at this
I don't
point?
even know what's wrong with people these days.
I really don't. I really don't.
Some people are fasting.
Mhm.
28 days, 29 days,
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
They are fasting.
Mhm.
All you are thinking of is, are they
ram.
killing ram?
Can you imagine?
Have they started frying meat?
Are you done?
Ah,
Can we move on to something else?
move, oh, move
Thank
your
you very
move.
much. God bless
It's
us
just
all.
advice that me I'm giving. Sha.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anyway, let's move on from that. So there are quite a number of things that we're going to be talking about. But like I said, I just really wanted to get that out of the way. Then let's go to sports because in the last 24 hours, quite a number of things happened in the sport world regarding Nigeria, regarding Africa, and regarding the world at large. First things first, the news that I think that
Nigeria's plans to disgrace herself has been thwarted by FIFA.
oh my God, really?
I know that's what you were trying. I always help you. I always know the angle you are
I
coming
don't
from.
need the help.
I know
don't
you
need
wanted
the
to
help.
say, oh, shame on you. Should you people say you are going to use backdoor to go to World Cup.
Funny enough, I don't even.
That's
I
what
was not
that
even going to say that.
Dolupo was. I know this one. I know her.
Weirdly,
Such a terrible human being. Bad person.
can I speak?
Yes, I'm speaking on your behalf.
I don't need your help.
You do.
Thank you.
Okay, you see, she will use another angle now.
Before they say it now, they'll say that I turned off somebody's microphone. Can you see? This is. Anyway.
Don't hinder people's freedom of speech.
At
Okay.
a bar.
At the end of the day.
At a
Ah,
bar.
le, 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 le,
At the
le.
end of the day.
Anyway,
Bar that they are not even serving
FIFA
drink
has
again.
now rejected Nigeria's petition against DR Congo.
Aww, so
So,
painful.
but NFF is saying that they're still appealing, and my question is, I thought that the what's it called, the playoffs is happening later this month. When do you want to appeal? When does the stuff want to come out? But anyway, Sha, when you think about it, things are being upturned months after. So
Very
anything
true.
is possible.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person, but there's a difference between CAF and
I saw
Yes.
I saw the look on Fola's face when Dolupo made that announcement with a lot of relish. I saw the look on your face.
No.
And
I
Fola-
did not.
You laughed.
I did not.
That means you agree. And Fola said, without saying anything, when will it stop? The look on your face was, when will it end? When will they stop making a fool of themselves?
It's not, at least see in their defense.
in their defense.
Wait.
They are talking on the pitch.
In
So
their
what
defense.
more do they want?
In their defense, somebody's AFCON has been upturned almost 3 months after.
Even that one.
Wait.
Even that one safe.
We have not get
was
there
that a
first.
justified?
Hold on. It's so it could give you hope that even if after the game has been played, it can still be upturned months after. I might be wondering why I'm hammering on that. Oh yes, CAF has done the undoable. How they want to collect, how to see how they want to go to Senegal.
Genuinely,
I honestly, I'm looking forward
maybe
to
they'll
how
just make their own
they want to
medals
collect
and give it to
medals
Moroccans.
No.
and what's it called? Am I the only
some
one
countries,
that feels?
some countries are good at invading other countries
Oh.
to take away their precious materials.
Okay.
They
so
can
that
just
one's
speak
everyday.
to one of those countries.
Noted.
Please note that in this segment we did not mention any country's name, but we just know that some countries
They
know
are good at
how to enter
collecting
other people's
and
countries.
collecting
I say,
something.
is this your gold? We are taking
So
it.
who's CAF going to send Morocco Abi to go and collect their that they will not tell
It's them that
Morocco.
want it now.
Morocco, your medal and
Is
your
in
cup
Senegal.
is in Senegal.
No, those
Go to Senegal.
No. The countries that they can speak to are not African countries.
You think those ones?
No, no,
they are
Morocco
busy
should be able
fighting
to do-
other people.
It's their job. We
They
didn't
already-
mention any.
No,
It's you that said they are fight. I didn't say.
They already
it's-
have too much on their
You
hands.
people know his
They have too much on their
GPS.
plates.
You know his GPS proximity. Let him leave the office first before you call him.
Wait. But honestly, okay, so let me just give a background in case nobody understands what we're talking about.
Even we don't understand.
We were busy watching Champions League football last night. I think it was short. I think I saw that news after the first half of the late games.
Oh, of the Madrid. I don't even know when I saw
That was
it.
when I saw it because I'm like, okay, I now started watching like a lot of so I just go and watch after the halftime like videos of reactions and all that. But apparently, everybody's reaction was
not even
not
Champions League.
Champions League.
Nobody was talking about
I was like,
Champions League.
what's happening here? So now CAF has now announced that Morocco won the AFCON. More than 2 months after. I saw someone tweet today and said, interesting, only in Africa would we have 90 plus 2 months.
It doesn't make any sense.
So today makes it 2 months exactly, because it was January 18th and it's March 18th. So you
it's
can
90
do the
plus
maths.
minutes plus
It's
2
just
months.
it's just 60,
2 months extra
61
time.
days. Why are you people acting like it's
Number one. Number two, they are now reduced their fines and reduce their match bans. So what CAF is telling us that everything that happened that Morocco did is right, and everything that everybody else did is wrong.
So beyond sentiments and all that talk and everything, the law that they are quoting states that if they refuse to come to play or if they refuse to continue, and every single thing that they talked about did not happen. Yes, there was a disruption, but the referee allowed the game to continue.
Yep.
And the referee blew the final whistle. And you also handed medals to them. So where is the disruption? Where is the refusal to play? You get. Now, sadly, now this is the so-called neutral response. Patrice Motsepe, the South African CAF president, claims that the judicial body that does this is an independent body, and that they had no influence in it. But a lot of people don't want to believe it. I don't know why people are doubting Patrice. Patrice is just speaking the truth.
Yeah.
At least his own truth. But guess what? There's a justice, a Nigerian,
It's supposed to be
Dolupo's people. That
Wait. Even if you are going to attribute anybody to Nigeria, please, last time I was on, when we talked about nationalities, what did I say?
That was your blog.
I'm a
I
citizen
don't know
of
what
heaven.
you're talking about.
Excuse me.
another citizen
When I
of
say
heaven.
that, no.
I
A
don't
Nigerian.
remember.
Nigerian. Please,
Okay.
please. When I was telling you people that I'm not a Nigerian, you people say no.
I don't recall.
Can you see?
I
I will
don't
throw
recall.
phone. I will throw you
You have
phone.
to bring some evidence to the table.
I will throw you phone.
I
You.
don't recall.
That's the only time when you are supposed to do so. That's when you don't recall.
Nigeria
How will
is
you
your
recall?
blood. Is
How
in
will
your
you
blood.
recall?
Your blood
I-
is green.
I'm a citizen
Your blood is
of
green
heaven.
and white.
Citizen of heaven. Thank you very much. Please
So,
continue.
so as it stands, that committee, that thing that they did is headed by a Nigerian, and that's a lot of nonsense there. So people's citizenship should be
Revoked. Revoked.
I didn't mention your name. Yeah, a justice, but I didn't mention it still. Now, beyond that, beyond all of that drama, CAF seems not to get the memo. You organize a tournament that a lot of people have said many bad things about.
Yeah.
And finally, people have started taking you serious. You see people standing up for CAF. People saying, no, that's the way Africans want to do it. And a lot of people did not understand why AFCON was being played early in the year. It's because of African weather.
Yeah.
And the rest of the world will play after the season. But it was our thing. And when our players were majorly home-based, there was no problem. But when our players started playing, African players started playing in Europe and other parts of the world, that's where the problem started from. CAF was going well. In fact, AFCON was going well. At some point, they had to create the African version of it, which was won by Morocco anyway. I'm just saying, And Morocco seems to feel that because they have invested a lot in infrastructure and they've done a lot in restructuring their football, that they are the best in Africa and they must win all the
y'all are
time.
a joke. Y'all are jokes.
But CAF has also shown how unserious it is.
Yeah.
That, for instance, WAFCON, which to me is one of the biggest tournaments in the world, was cancelled solely because Morocco was not going to host anymore.
Yeah.
And Morocco had agreed to host before. And there are no sanctions for Morocco.
Shouldn't they even get sanctioned? Exactly.
And there is nobody willing to step up. And this is what is wrong with African football. Most international organizations would have a plan B and a plan C.
Yeah.
So
And
if they
don't
don't
have.
say that, remember the time when someone said, "Oh, AFCON is not a serious. What's it called?
I
We're all
remember.
here and we're all talking.
Yeah.
Are they serious?
Daggers drawn. And,
Are they serious? Let's call it spade a spade.
and now,
2 months after.
now we have shown ourselves as very unserious
Please, I want
as Africans.
By all this,
Now-
how do you want to collect that cup? If they
We already told you what will happen if they want to collect it now. They can recruit that country
anyway,
to fly in with their stealth.
Even the Moroccans, do they feel proud?
Do you understand
about
my point?
winning?
Like,
Oh, they're actually
This way.
celebrating it now. I've seen videos of them out in the streets.
They claim
2
to be
months after.
celebrating it,
But-
but it's almost like as if there will, even
There's
if
no-
you end up
it's
getting
like
it,
there's
there would
no
always
substance.
be
It
there
feels
would
like
always be an issue
it doesn't
with
make any
that particular one. In fact, there's now been a dent, official dent on AFCON 2025.
Yeah.
The Senegalese have said that they've had quite a number of things. Their captain have had something to say about it. The FA had said that they have officially going to appeal it to the Court of Arbitration of Sports, and to God who may, I'm praying and hoping that the Court of Arbitration of Sports upends this nonsense. It will
just
further
show
show
more
how
and
useless
stupid.
CAF is.
And we're always outsourcing justice in Africa.
I'm
We can't handle our things by
honestly
ourselves.
waiting for this. Worst thing is that also Senegal has said they're not returning nothing to nobody.
They want it now, fair and
They
square.
want it fair. They want it
Also,
on the pitch.
They have now said that they're also they're asking for FIFA for there to be an internal. They're indicting CAF and their so-called panel or whatever. it
What
is.
CAF does not
I
understand.
think that people
Do
need
you
to
know-
go to jail.
Do
for
you know that this can
nonsense.
break CAF up? Do you know? Now, if some countries in Africa are bold enough now, this
Some
is the
people
end.
will not go to AFCON again because they're like,
This is
you know
the
what?
end.
Because guess what? The next one, guess where it's going to be held again? Morocco.
So again, in all of this, let us just realize that we are doing ourselves a disservice as a continent if this same set of people are the ones managing our sports. And they've shown that they really don't know what they are doing. They don't. They are totally bereft of ideas. You should not have allowed Senegal continue that day if you knew that they have broken any laws. The FIFA president was there. CAF president was there. You guys are the people who control the game. And at that point in time, you'd be like, you know what? Just give it to Morocco.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
everybody would have moved on.
We would have moved on, but,
But
2 months after,
After.
You want to rob the Senegalese to pay the Moroccans. Now, me, I just have one question. Who scored those 3 goals that you have given them?
No, they say that when
Brahim
you
Diaz,
forfeit.
Brahim
No,
Diaz,
when you
Brahim.
forfeit.
No, it's Moshepe.
No, when you forfeit now, you.
I think the first goal was scored by the chairman of the Moroccan Football Federation with an assist from Patrice
See,
Moshepe.
can we talk about even the fact that Morocco themselves, they don't have any shame?
No shame at all.
No shame. Again, I will say, like you said, I will not be surprised if it comes up and some African countries come out to say, you know what, we're not going to play AFCON anymore. We're not interested, because now it means that the host country can determine what.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that you're not the first person to host. Ivory Coast, even though they won before this one, Ivory Coast did not just host. They won. But guess what? Nobody was talking about the fact that nobody talked about the fact they were the ones that beat Nigeria now at the finals.
Yeah.
How come nobody had an issue with the fact that they won,
You
even
guys-
though they were hosts?
You guys might not remember, but there was a particular AFCON that Togo were attacked by terrorists. Yeah, en route AFCON, they were in one of those African countries and they were attacked at the border of another country, and people died. And the Togolese team was flown back to Togo. What's his name? Adebayo was part of that team then. And because they had been flown back, they couldn't be a part of AFCON and all of that. And they were banned for 2 years. Government interference, blah, blah, blah. But
Even after all the things that happened to them.
at that point in time, you probably should have postponed AFCON.
Yeah.
If not indefinitely, maybe for a week. To see, look, can the Togolese come up with a team? You can't. Oh, we're so sorry. Do you understand? But rather than do that, they were actually banned. They were banned
I don't know who used
for
to.
being attacked. They were banned.
I don't know who used
You
to
didn't
give
catch them
their-
using drugs. You didn't
their-
catch them breaking any rules. But because they pulled out, kind of, they were banned for 2 years. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. It's the same calf that we're expecting to be above board. They
Please, can we talk
they
about
act like they are
something
not in touch with the world.
with the reality. Please, can we talk about something else? Because at this point, I don't even have anything to say with that. Interesting news coming from Nigeria. I would say this is maybe a good news. A 19-year-old Nigerian sprinter Chinyere Eze has now switched sporting allegiance from South Africa to Nigeria.
Yeah, and she's coming with a bag of goodies for Nigeria. She has a lot of experience, even at her age. She looks like the missing link in our team, and this is going to be massive for us. Unlike those ones that are going to countries that they have no link to, they're only going because of money. This one is coming home because that's where she really is from. And as against the 2 or 3 Nigerian athletes that have gone to countries like Qatar and Turkey, we have actually had more people identifying with Nigeria
Now
in this period.
Yeah, interesting news. Interesting news also. This is not so good news, but in Nigeria, also Jeremiah Obi, a Nigerian football player that plays in Lithuania, has now been hospitalized after following a racist knife attack.
It's a sad situation for us. I pray that this does not mess up his career and his life. And I hope that the people who did this will be brought to justice.
I really hope so. Really hope so. Now, let's move on from that quickly, and let's talk before we leave sports. Let's talk about the Champions League game. That's the second leg of the round of 16 that started yesterday. That is going to end today. So there's a bit of what we're going to be doing is a bit of review and preview. First things first. I know that last season was where we're all talking about Real Madrid was talking about a remontada that never happened. However, we saw a live remontada yesterday. Everybody, I think the hype around Bodo Glimt was so much, even especially after beating Sporting CP 3-0 at home in the first leg, and it was looking fantastic, like, oh, they're going to do it, and this and that and that. Only for them to get to Sporting CP. And then they're behaving like chickens.
All I can say is they tried their best.
No.
They got, this reaching the almost latter stages, because this is the stage before.
To go out 5-0.
They tried.
They did not
They
try.
tried.
Books did not try.
They really
Did not try.
tried.
Did not try.
You actually have to give credit to them.
All I'm gonna
First
say,
Norwegian team to reach.
I told you,
They
told you.
They
No, did I think that Sporting CP was going to win that game yesterday? I did.
Maybe not
But,
5-0.
but I know, funny enough, I didn't even think that they were going to knock out Bodo Glimt. I felt that they were going to win that yesterday's game. But because they were coming from a 3-0 deficit,
They
it
were
was,
going to still-
do you understand?
Yeah.
Which was probably what happened with Juve and Galatasaray. You know, that kind of thing. That was what I thought was going to happen. But then to come back 5-0, no.
That's the thing. I think when you go to a stadium like Sporting Zone, the thing is that once they scored that first goal, the energy went up in the stadium, and Bodo Glimt have been in that position for the first time ever in their history, so they couldn't handle the pressure.
So
and
they
it's understandable.
because watching bits and pieces of it, it seemed like Bodo Glimt just came there
they
to
couldn't
come and defend.
Yeah, they couldn't string passes together, and Sporting was just dictating the whole thing.
Okay. Oh.
So they tried. They tried. That's all I can say.
And talking about what is it called? Reverse remontada, because after beating somebody 5-2 in your home, you would expect that the one that loses should at least put up something, but no. PSG decided to do a reverse remontada at Chelsea, and that game ended with an aggregate of 8-2.
I think we all expected that.
No, man, no,
But we didn't expect it to this point. I think not being able to score at home is like the worst part of that game yesterday. And they tried their best, but PSG at the end of the day, it's still PSG. And Chelsea were horrible.
The whole argument about how English teams had the most teams to qualify for this stage of the Champions League did not last.
That's officially out the window.
It did not age well at all.
It did not age well. Oh, it did
and,
not.
You know, before you could say Jack Robinson, everybody has found their level. Yeah. The champions of France have shown that they are champions of France.
They are the current UEFA champions.
You get. The Spanish big boys have shown why they are the Spanish big boys. And at the end of the day, you start to look at the Premier League that we seem to like a lot, especially here in Nigeria, and say, what's going on here? What's actually going on here?
Something is going on. Oh. Something is going on, except you want to lie to yourself.
It was a big one, you know, like to be defeated home and away.
I also feel like context matters, because this is the same Chelsea team that faced PSG a couple of months ago and they won. But the difference is they are with a different manager.
Somebody has messed up concept. What did you say now? Something matters now. What did you say? Context matters. Somebody has messed it up for me, because I want to know if this cup is. You see this cup now? It's half full or half empty. Anytime I hear that now, or even anytime I say it, I just remember that someone went to Al Jazeera was talking about. You see this cup? Context matters. It's half full or half empty. You may
see it as half empty. I see it as
half full.
Half full. But yeah,
context matters.
And another thing, some of the players picked for the night were picking.
They were not Chelsea players.
They were Chelsea, but they're too young to be playing in this stage.
And you know they are bigger.
Trying to fight.
No, they have something bigger that they are fighting for.
Not playing for
Chelsea have a bigger tournament that they are keeping their other players for.
Not playing. Starting Jorgensen in the first leg.
What? And someone is telling me that man should not be sacked. So when you think about the past few weeks and you look at the decisions of the coach and his starting 11 over and over again, then you now wonder, like, where is your head? What are you trying to do? I don't think these are the games that you should give opportunity. No. You should have done that in the group stage.
You were trust in 5-2 in the first leg. You should be trying your best.
Did I think that they were going to win this game? No. But at least have some dignity. Go out with some dignity.
Have you guys ever heard of something called self-sabotage?
Tottenham, don't worry. I've heard of it before.
They back. Ian Ugotudo, they have the same. I think they did the same thing. No, they did the exact same thing. They collected the same thing.
Mr. Tudo is worse. I'm sorry.
Did they both change keepers?
Yeah.
They changed keepers and they both got 5-2, thrashed 5-2. Igotudo is going to come. Igotudo is going to.
Let's not
16
okay,
minutes.
16
so
minutes.
sorry.
Let's not
sorry,
argue
hold on. Whether he subbed one or not, what was the scoreline at the end of the day? 5-2. Are you going to tell me in good faith that Tottenham is not going to collect 3 again today?
Tottenham might score a goal. That's the only difference I can tell.
Tottenham will shock you. Shock you and collect 4 or 5.
Really?
Where do we have black screen?
I don't know.
And also, the decision of removing João Pedro, your best player.
Can we talk about
highest goal scorer, highest assister?
Delap.
And you removed
Delap.
And you needed a goal. That's another decision that was.
They did not need a goal. Liam Rosino did not need a goal. That's all I can say. Anyway, again, I would say that even though Manchester City lost that game, the first leg, I don't think they played anything. No. I think the second leg, even with a red card, I think that they did a lot of attacking, and I think they did well. Yeah. I think that they were going to come back?
Nope.
No, I did not. But this is what I'm saying. At least go out with a bit of dignity. Even with a red card, they still scored 1 goal. Yeah. There were quite a number of
2 disallowed goals
and all that. At least go out with a bit of dignity.
I'm going to disagree with this dignity people.
Can we talk about the Bernardo Silva red card?
Before you talk about it, I just want to say, who dignity help?
See, It helps your psyche.
Okay.
Yeah, at least
It helps your
you know
psyche. You tried. At least you tried.
I beg, who try help?
You tried.
Last,
Who try
it's
help?
3.2.
Because
It's
right now,
not even 3.5. It's win or lose.
right
You're
now in
out.
that roster, City have been kicked out.
Yeah.
Even with their
But
dignity
you know
and
that
their try.
it might be a
You
good
see,
thing.
it's only in rugby that try counts.
Yeah, not
Only
in
in rugby.
But you know, it could also be a good thing for Manchester City.
It's motivation for Sunday.
No, why I'm saying so is yes, motivation for Sunday.
Motivation.
The honest truth is,
Motivational speaker.
wait, in the last 4 games,
almost
with their
mentioned
2
somebody's name
losses
now.
and 2
But I'm liable to be sued.
2 losses and then 2 draws. Do I see them pulling anything off at the weekend? I would not put it above Pep Guardiola's City.
Yeah.
Sadly, even when he pulls those things off, it's not this City that is playing.
Yeah, this City.
Then
So
coming from an Arsenal that has had a fantastic week.
This is why no Arsenal person should be comfortable with playing City this weekend. This is the only trophy that Pep can win.
Yeah.
No, there's still FA.
And Pep doesn't take all these FA Cup
The
and
sad
Carabao
part,
Cup.
no.
God.
The sad part with the FA is that
God.
their next game is against Liverpool.
Oh God. You see,
It could be anybody's game.
Yeah.
listen,
But I still think
Somebody
Manchester
has
City
to
will
knock
win.
somebody out.
listen. They are in the finals already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This is the one
in
you
my
can't
okay.
see.
Let me
Yeah.
rephrase. Let me rephrase. In my opinion, as Sola Rogers, this is most likely the only trophy that Pep can win in his final season as City coach.
Yeah, this is probably the surest for him, right? Not probably.
I'm saying this is the only most like, and I know why I keep saying that. But
Yeah.
it's just my opinion. It's not a statement of fact.
So it's but then even going forward, the games like now that Arsenal is going to be playing with Sporting CP the next by April that are going to be playing back and forth games. And I think that even by the time they play those back and forth games, City is the next person that they are playing. City won't have those Champions League games that they
fresher.
so it could actually not be, when you think about it, it might not be all doom and gloom.
The season is still very like all that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying so that we don't really waste time on it. We have plenty stories that we have not even talked.
Interesting news. And then
Plenty.
finally there was Arsenal
We've done too
Leverkusen.
much football already.
There was Arsenal Leverkusen on that matter, and of course they won that game convincingly. Today is going to be the final of the round of 16, and we'll see who's who.
Castle.
Barcelona, Newcastle. Can we be realistic?
guys,
Not optimistic.
I'm being optimistic and I'm going based off hope and my hate for Barcelona. Those two. Newcastle for the win.
Okay. SR.
I'll pass. I'll plead the fifth.
Okay.
We already know who you think. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optimistically, I really hope that Newcastle held them to a draw. So
Yeah.
I don't see. I won't be shocked if, but they
Who
actually.
is
knock out.
Barcelona playing next?
After
Who?
this Castle.
Oh,
win.
if they knock them
It's
out,
not if. Who are they playing next?
no, if they knock them out, to be Atletico Madrid because.
I didn't say it's not if. Who are they playing next?
What do you mean by
Newcastle
it?
is going to shock you people
No,
tonight.
it's not
Don't
even
worry.
new. Wow.
Newcastle is going
It's
to
the
shock
same
you
way
people.
we don't know.
Ademola
Tottenham
Lookman is
can decide to knock out.
Come on.
Okay.
What do you mean by come on?
Okay.
I don't like
All
it.
right.
I don't like what you
All
are
right.
doing.
We don't hear.
That's too
Your
optimistic.
dealer is doing
That's
your dealer is doing a good job. Whatever it is that you are on,
Wow.
I like to have some of it.
Please.
Wow.
Not okay.
No,
Maybe
you
next
can maybe next week.
Y'all are just mean.
On
Y'all
our
are just
behalf,
mean.
I will have whatever
Y'all
you
are
are
just
having.
mean. Tottenham is going to play at home to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, now. That is a wonderful stadium. We will see
Yeah,
5-0 for that. place.
fine stadium. Fine stadium.
Estadio de Kinigon, Kinigon. No, don't go
But that
there.
stadium is too fine. Let's not
Yeah,
lie.
it's so
But-
fine that they are calling to collect
You
5.
don't wanna go there.
Liverpool, Galatasaray.
Gala, man. I'm hoping for Gala.
Can we
we'll see.
all just be okay? I can't even be realistic because Liverpool is playing nonsense. So is there
Hoping
even
for Gala.
Oh, see me. Oh,
the only
see
thing
me.
that is
You have
going
to
to?
score
Oh,
this time.
see me.
But can we
Oh,
talk about the
see, man.
fact that if they knock out Liverpool, they're going to be facing PSG? Exactly.
I don't care. I like Victor Osimhen a lot.
That was going to be a disgraceful one for Liverpool.
My Turkish team is Gala.
And Gala.
And I like gala. I buy it in traffic all the time with fine yogurt. Shout out to turkey. And my favorite
Turkey.
Joe, I don't eat turkey. My favorite protein in the world, everybody knows, is turkey. So the way I'm seeing this game, I'm not a liver kind of fan because the pool is too much.
And then another game which I think that there's no point is Bayern Atalanta.
You know, Atalanta.
Who's Bayern playing next?
You know, Atalanta can. They can do
what
some.
What do you mean by who's Bayern playing next?
They can do some.
Who is Bayern playing next?
No, Atalanta can do something.
Which
Atalanta?
Don't worry. Tatamo. Ekpo Lantern, Ekpo Robbie.
Please stop.
I'm not going to stop. Please move on from this waste of space.
Oh Lord.
Atalanta.
Anyway, you are just mean. I have nothing to say. Wait, we have a lot of comments. Oh Jesus.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry, Laja. We really do apologize. He said so. Peter Obi visited his brother Malami yesterday. Obedience over to you. This man is not a nice person. Now apparently
it's funny how Nigerians are terrible people. So they went to dig out Aisha Yesufu's tweet.
Yeah.
Where she was describing Malami. So they are now quoting that tweet with Peter Obi's visits to Malami. You people are not nice, so Nigerians. It's as if they have been keeping that tweet since how many years ago?
Nigerians are a bad people to offend. They are bad people to offend. Anyway, he also says, he's talking to you, Shola. He says Shola needs to apologize to JB Carragher. AFCON is a joke. They gave Morocco the cup, reduced the fine from 500k to 50k, reduced the 3-match ban, and also removed sanction on the ball boys. Child. See, yeah.
And did you see that he also tweeted today? Carragher. He posted a picture. He didn't say anything. He just posted a picture of
everybody has talked about a lot of things. I even saw one of the handles that posted a lot of things for Nigeria. Posted, I think saw Super Eagles or something. Posted the last time Super Eagles won the AFCON and said earned, not gifted or something. I'm like, ouch.
Even Algeria.
Everybody. Because it does not make any sense. I will not be surprised if teams actually say they are not going to play AFCON anymore.
I'm not one that runs away from a battle, but when you are wrong, you are wrong.
Yeah.
And honestly, I like to apologize to Jamie Carragher. I say this not as a joke. How
disheartening this is.
I actually want to apologize to him because the idiots that we were supporting have shown that Carragher is right.
He's right, sir.
And
yes.
At this point, I am sorry.
So, okay. He also says, I can smell the Arsenal hates at the bar today. And what player haters?
Arsenal hates.
Nobody hates us now. We said that we win the league.
At this point.
But I'm just saying that, you see, that Confederation Cup, I mean, what's that cup that you people are fighting?
Carabao Cup.
It won't be easy.
Yeah.
No, it won't be easy.
It won't be easy. That's what we're saying. I already know that Arsenal is winning at least 2 trophies this year. And they might actually do the treble. I'm saying it. I'm not an Arsenal fan.
I genuinely feel like.
But we don't hate Arsenal. The person that hates Arsenal in this our radio.
He's not around.
His name
comes on Monday.
His name is Cornelius.
Yeah.
And he's a fake Arsenal
don't worry.
fan.
Soon there will be a banner. It's
we'll
going to be here, right here.
We'll put it here.
I'm going to be putting it here.
At least once a week.
Yeah. He also says, why is Dolupo angry about the whole AFCON Casala? Morocco robbed Esther Okonkwo of the Best Player Award. How long will we continue to tolerate Morocco in Africa?
For as long as
can we talk about the CAF Awards, how they robbed the Super Falcons coach?
But they almost did it to Demola too now. Remember all that noise?
Now.
If the world didn't stand up, maybe they would have given the script to the person that they are written it for.
Exactly.
Look, do I blame them? For as long as CAF keeps going cap in hand to one country, please host under 17. Please host men.
Can we talk about the fact that
do I blame them?
There's a lot of racism and what I call it xenophobia. They don't say it's racism from their side to other Africans. In fact, tell you that they are not Africans. So can they excuse themselves?
Hey, now let them go and organize their own AFCON.
It's not hard now.
And before we move away from that matter, in fact, Shola, don't talk. Move away from the matter.
So he also says, please, so will all those that won their sports bets for Morocco return the winnings and those who lost get paid?
That's between you
Do
and
you
your
know?
betting side.
Do you know? I like your thought
That's
process.
between you and your
I
betting
love
If
your
there is
thought
an-
process.
If there's an award for Wise Man of the Year,
I love your thought process.
Wise Man of
Oh
the
God.
Year,
You are doing
you
good.
will be nominated first, second, third, fourth, and fifth.
You are doing good. I'm telling
and you will be amongst the winners because now you'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Free and fair.
The
winners.
wisdom in that statement,
fantastic.
it's bigger than a stealth jet that is trying to drop in some. We will
Areas.
not mention those countries.
Interesting.
Notice that
Can't is it that? Why
I
is
am
it that
being
you can't
naturally
make
edited.
you can't make statements without referring to?
those
I'm
countries.
not there. Oh,
Did I mention their
I'm
names?
not there.
You
Oh,
Did I mention?
You have to talk about
I'm not
realities
there.
of the
Oh,
world.
I'm
Wait.
not there.
Uh,
As you can see me now, this is AI. I'm
It's-
not around.
Our guy.
I'm not around. I'm from the
So,
space.
so once again, no, there's no Arsenal 8 at this bar. We actually predicted that it was going to get to this, and the only Arsenal 8er is Cornelius Makbo. Yes, I mentioned his name, and he knows why.
Anyway, let's move on quickly. And now looks like Naira is strengthening to 1,345 Naira to $1. Looks like all these oil issues and
Can
all
I
that
advise Naira?
is not happening. It's not affecting Naira at all. It's not in the group chat. Naira is not in the group chat.
Naira, I know say 1-to-1 na dream, but you said try. Try go 1 to 1,000. So we not going to calculate too much. Like, oh, when I called Tino, I didn't. Hey, what's up now? See, so what did they happen now? She said, I want to worry. Make I do you 1,000. I know it's already 1 million naira round figure. You know understand? If I want to send money to Netflix, I know I'm sending round figure. The money that Google collect from our hand every month, we can go on terabyte. Let us just put everything in a round figure. Naira, we're not saying you should do too much. Just go to 1,000.
You can't do it.
Anyway, there's some people hear you now.
That what?
Anyway,
I mean, money got my heart $9. You know, come on.
the Nigerian Railway Corporation has announced the resumption of the Abuja Kaduna train service after there was basically a collision on Monday.
Yeah.
But now they're back on it now. Also, okay, so Laja says 1,000 naira to $1 is bad for export. Shola, 1-2 is the perfect rate.
You know, my shibeen now, bro. So you don't understand. Round figure. Let's round it up. Let's round it up. You see, export is me. We are paying all our services here are foreign. It's a foreign venture. You understand? So 1-to-1. Let's agree to disagree, or disagree to agree. However,
Anyway,
1-to-1.
interesting news coming from the court as the court today has now said that Nigerians are free to record police on duty.
What it means now is that all content creators can go to every checkpoint.
Myself, I'm a
with-
content creator.
Please go with your lights and your microphone.
Lights, camera,
Just
action.
wait there.
Action.
But you guys, do you know the funny thing? If content creators decided, since the court has said it, just go to all the checkpoints. Do you know that Nigerian police will do good work? Sorry, I'm not saying that they are not doing good work. I'm just saying that they will do better work.
They are doing good work.
They are. Dolupo, please. You cannot generalize. You know we can't generalize.
The day I meet, okay.
Eh?
Yeah? Nothing.
His name is Fola.
Nothing.
This one's name is Dolupo. Me, I'm neutral. And there's a country that we shall not mention their name.
They're very neutral.
But let's put the jokes aside. The police always get angry. And I said to myself, why are you mad they're filming you if you're doing the right thing?
Who is that?
Is that our studio phone?
Yes, so
It's
are
ringing
you
out.
serious?
This phone never
so
rings
sorry,
out.
oh. So sorry, whoever it is. Okay,
Yeah.
there is somebody's actually calling from the United States. Oh,
Pick it up.
hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
You're live.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Yeah, I have a question for the bar.
All right.
I have a question for the bar.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Loud and
Yes,
clear.
please.
Yes. What happened at AFCON, and we've been fighting for years to earn the respect of the world when it comes to African football.
True.
And we've done a lot organizing the sport, but refereeing has always been an issue. If you guys remember, even in Nigeria, when we played Cameroon in the finals, we got robbed.
Yeah.
If you remember that penalty
Yeah,
kick, which was clearly a goal, that was disallowed.
Yeah.
So we've been having referee issues. But my question is, and you remember that even clubs, coaches will come out and come against AFCON that they don't like releasing players.
Yeah, mid-season.
Yeah. So now, what do you think the impact of this will be on them releasing players? Number one, the impact overall, because the interest was going up. So
True.
do you think this will? How do you think the impact would be on future AFCON competitions? That's my question. Thank you.
Very good and painful questions, but we have to answer them.
Yeah.
Now, if the decision stands, the impact will be negative. We're hoping that the Court of Arbitration for Sports will overturn what CAF's independent.
But don't you think that if they even overturn it, it makes them look?
But it is still better than
which
it,
is wonderful.
Than it stands.
Is wonderful.
It's better that Fola. It's better that CAF, ESCO, Patrice Motsepe and his team look incompetent than the whole continent looks incompetent.
Yeah.
So if we have to go to the Court of Arbitration for Sports to get justice, then it's fine. So that impact will be minimal. However, if I am a foreign coach and I have an African player that I like a lot, I'll tell him, why are you going to a tournament that you can win and lose in 2 months' time?
Yeah.
You could get the trophy today and lose it in 2 months' time.
Or even countries. Okay, so a country's FA goes to, you want to go and collect budgets now. You want to go and defend your budgets. That next year,
the national
team is going. Tell me how national team in Nigeria will not say. I mean, the National Assembly say, where are you people going? When you can win it and they can collect it from you, they can.
All we have to do is go to the Court of Arbitration and turn things upside down.
That's it.
The bottom line is that these questions are very, very pertinent to Africa's growth. If we're serious about it, let's look ourselves in the eyes and say that CAF has messed up.
Yeah.
Because we fought for years to get this tournament to where it is. They think they're the only ones that are working.
Okay, Laja says Patrick Motsepe resigned today. Shola. Is it joking?
I really hope that you are correct. Like, you're not joking, because I didn't know before I came to the bar.
I've not seen that story.
I didn't know before I came to the bar. But I think that if that is the story, it will be good news. Because these people have messed up our sports.
I've not seen that.
Or maybe it's a wish that you have.
Just it's joking. Anyway, really and truly, it's just disgraceful. There's no way we look at it. It's just
extremely disgraceful.
Quickly before we go, we're talking about what's it called? Content creators, and one particular content creator seems to be in soup right now because apparently he made a video and it was said that he was invited by the queen or one of the queens of the Benin Kingdom. The traditional council has now come to say that nope, that you're not allowed. He was not even allowed to be in that place. Talk less of make videos and create content in the palace of the Oba of Benin. So he's supposed to come and appear for his palace bridge.
All right. The person in question is Pella. There's a young man that I think is Africa's biggest TikToker. He has a massive followership. And is on a tour of Nigeria because an American went on tour of Africa and did a lot for Africa with that tour.
Does he really have his own plans?
And now he thought, there was a time he was riding a horse, running after the American guy.
He actually did.
Let me stream with you. Let me.
Basically, he went to. I think he went to Ghana. Followed him to Ghana.
He did all of that, and then he now went back and thought, look, the best thing to do is to replicate that tour within Nigeria. Smart move, by the way. Smart move.
Smart.
But it is a smart move because it's working already, and the tour actually started from Benin.
I think now he said that he has stopped it.
Why no go?
So the tour actually started from Benin, and when he went to Benin, the people who helped him organize somehow got him into the palace. Now, when I saw that video, I was wondering, he didn't meet Omonoba, like maybe the king was not around or something. But apparently, the people who took him there did not go through the right channels. But it's not all doom and gloom for him. He can still go there and apologize like they asked to, because it's culture and tradition. He has another problem. I remember a video of him at an eatery somewhere on the island, and a lady had told him it was loud, and he quickly started streaming, and he was cursing out the lady.
Yeah.
Now the lady has gone to court and she has sued him for over
really?
350 million naira or thereabout.
That's what I
Yeah.
Wait. On the
Yeah.
wait. For what?
Are you serious?
Same guy. Yeah, same guy. So
Wow.
he has his work cut out for him.
I think that I think the problem with a lot of maybe Nigerian celebrities or people that suddenly became popular, I think that a lot of people don't really know the ropes, and they feel that, oh, you can get away with a lot of things just because you're popular. That's where proper management comes in and all those things. And anyway.
I think you just refer to him as a celebrity now. You understand? I think that is the problem.
Yeah.
The fact that someone is popular on social media does not make him a celebrity, and that's the problem, because they start to think that they're all that and a bag.
Yes, I agree.
So they really feel that over bloated egos will push them. I like the young man. I think he has done something for himself. But if you are listening to us, or you are here, wherever you are, get a management team.
Proper management team.
You're
Proper
making a lot of money on a daily basis. Invest some of it back in yourself by getting the guy. You know the guy Kai Sinat, or was that boy that he was chasing around?
No, it wasn't Kai Sinat, the other one.
No, it was
Show Speed.
I Show Speed. It was I Show Speed.
I do even know.
Yeah, it was I Show Speed. Yeah, it was I Show Speed. Now I Show Speed had his itinerary and he had his team.
Yeah.
And because Pella was not on it, that's why they didn't listen
Makes
to
sense,
him.
Yeah.
So you need a team. You need I Show Speed's best friend is his main manager. Do you get? You need a team. You think you are big now. You think you can do it by yourself. That's why you're everywhere and getting into two potential court cases in the space of 4 days.
4 days. Okay, maybe that's why he said he's stopping the.
It's not you know go stop.
Anyway, on that note, that is all we have to take today on the bar. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the phone call. We'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. West African time to give you another wonderful edition of the BoomBar. Do have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead.
Peace.